Oops. I did not practice.
Oh, the diff fell off. How'd that happen?
I don't know.
Move these.
Fish on her.
Oh, bro.
Oh, that's free.
No shot. We actually can one phases. I've never tried that before.
Dude.
Oh shit, we're starting.
How were none of those crits?
It ain't optimal, but it's solid as fuck. Look at
Man,
that.
what?
So
Dude, I kind of
insane
whiffed
to
a
get
bit
the
too.
damage.
We did that much. Big strat. Blunk. Blunk.
Holy flinch.
It's kind of insane. $820,000 is insane, dude. All right, fellas. So we're going to be going over a very high DPS build. Yeah, it's on Hunter. However, I do have a clip that will show that you don't have to be on a Hunter to get some real juice. You're just going to use a different weapon other than Still Hunt, which means you can't do the super juice rotation with the rocket with Still Hunt, but it'll definitely still get the job done. Again, I'm going to play that clip at the end of this video after we go over the breakdown. Yes, this is going to contain the 3 main new artifact mods that we got last week: incendiary rifle rounds, solar fulmination, and the big important one, sniper's meditation. I know people are like, honk shoe, it's on another Hunter, but dude, in case some people just want to know what it is, what I use, it's going to be here. Yes, I'll have a dim link to the build at the top description if you just want to copy paste, but I do just want to let y'all know that outside of the grapple melee build, which you could, do grapple melees for over 1.6 million in some situations, this is the highest DPS build in the game. So with that being said, here's the breakdown. Okay, so let's talk about the build, shall we? All right, now first things first, we got to go over the main mods that you need for this. It's the 3 new ones: incendiary rifle rounds, so that you are able to scorch with your Still Hunt. Solar fulmination will allow the ignitions from the incendiary rifle rounds to do more damage. We'll happily take that. And then the big one, of course, is sniper's meditation. This is what it's going to allow your Still Hunt Goldie to be hitting sometimes over 950k. Absurd. Just make sure you have these 3 mods equipped. Now, I do just want to preface that I have basically a free damage loadout, which is this one, and then I have a damage loadout, obviously, which has the Celestial Nighthawk and Surges on it. This isn't anything revolutionary or anything, as we're still using a simple Still Hunt rotation with an explosive light Apex Predator, and the holster is just to help reload the Still Hunt while we shoot the Apex Predator. Basically try to avoid reloading as much as possible. You could totally throw on a 3rd Surge if you wanted to. I just have a solar holster here. Now, 2 things that are different on the pre-damage loadout and the actual damage loadout itself are the abilities. So something that is very cool about Prismatic is that you can still keep your Transcendence meter even if you switch all of your abilities around. If you look at the damage loadout, you'll see that I now have the Snare Bomb. This is obviously for weakening. Honestly, I should probably have Magnetic Grenade on here, but it's fine. It's whatever. And if you want to get a little crafty, you can run Acrobat's Dodge, as this will give you on-demand Radiant, which will obviously buff the damage of our Still Hunt Goldie. Obviously, put on Golden Gun, okay? Now, since our pre-damage loadout has Gambler's Dodge and Combo Blow, you definitely want to try and build up your Transcendence meter before damage starts, so that way you're able to switch to your damage loadout like so, pop your Transcendence, and then that'll immediately give you a full Snare Bomb. It'll give you your Transcendence Grenade, and you'll be able to apply your own debuff, which is very, very good. Now, another thing that I do want to briefly talk about is, since the Hunter Prismatic Grenade does stasis damage, meaning it applies slow and eventually freeze, we can take a little bit of use out of Facet of Courage, as we deal increased damage to targets afflicted with darkness debuffs meaning this will just help our golden gun do more damage because we can slow the enemy with the stasis grenade, and we have faceted courage to make use of that, which is very helpful. And then yeah, dude, I mean, I'm running Winter Shroud. Stylish Executioners is like the bread and butter for most prismatic hunter builds. Duh. Duh. Then our fragments. So I run this one, Facet of Dawn, so that whenever I yeet my snare bomb, I will not only be applying a debuff, but I'll also be giving my own self radiant, which is very useful. You're giving yourself a debuff and radiant by throwing this snare bomb when you have Facet of Dawn. I think Facet of Purpose is one of the best fragments in the game. Since we have a solar super equipped, we get restoration with every single orb we pick up. Hell yes. I feel like Facet of Protection is kind of just one that you would like really never take off. I don't personally know when you would ever take this type of fragment off. I just think it's cracked out as it is. Free DR when surrounded by enemies. Yeah, dude, we're gonna take that. We're gonna take that all day. And then I feel like your 5th fragment slot, you can kind of just go with whatever you want to. The main reason I just have hope here is just like during damage, since I'm gonna be radiant, I can get my dodge back just a little bit quicker. Although you can totally go for something else that you like more. By all means, dude, if you have the magnetic grenade, take this off and put on Facet of Dominance. That way you have 2 sources of applying a debuff. I feel like that's something you can definitely not go wrong with. Having extra debuffs in the back pocket, that's always going to be welcome. And then you may notice that our primary is the Vulpecchia. Personally, bro, this hand cannon has really started to grow on me over the past couple of months. Ever since Banshee sold it with explosive payload and shoot salute, this is like one of my favorite primary weapons. A shoot salute with an explosive payload weapon makes it much easier to actually shoot to loot what you're trying to get from a distance, and I really enjoy this hand cannon, dude. It's stasis, so it helps me build the darkness meter on the Transcendence easier. Kind of another reason why I have it here, as combo blow will easily build your light meter for your Transcendence. Now, what you could do is if you didn't want to run the rocket, you just want to use Still Hunt, you could just put on like any Void Arc or Solar LMG, as that'll easily build a light Transcendence meter for you. But if you really want to get the juice, you're obviously going to put on your Apex Predator. The reason why we don't have bait and switch is just so that we don't have to worry about proccing it. Since most of the damage is coming from Still Hunt, we don't want to go through extra steps just to proc bait and switch on the Apex Predator. We're not rocket dumping, we're just using it in rotation with the Still Hunt. So I feel like honestly in this situation, Explosive Light is perfect for the job. Now for the pre-damage loadout, I have on Siphon mods on my helmet, heavy-handed mods to make more orbs whenever we get killed with the combo blow, resist mods always on the chest piece, scavenger mods on the boots, that's like the main thing out, and that in the recoup's always good. And then I just have on my Spirit of Synthoceps and Spirit of Inmost Light class item here. I love this class item, it's one of my favorites, because we can literally just run around and punch everything. Easy works, easy work. And then the only difference on the damage loadout, obviously I already showed you the subclass. I would put on Powerful Friends and Radiant Light, some dexterity mods, maybe a reloader mod on our gloves. Chest piece doesn't change. Obviously, surges, and maybe a solar holster if that's what you're wanting. Then I do have a special Finny, Powerful Attraction, and Time Dilation on the class item. And then one last thing I do just briefly want to mention, I'm pretty sure people are aware of this, but in case you're not, you want to proc your Still Hunt Cade's Retribution first, and then pop your golden gun, as that will give the golden gun a damage buff and have it do more damage. Just a little FYI for you. And yes, I will be having a dim link to this build at the top of the description if you would like to go check that out. All right, so that's the build breakdown. That's the whole kit that you need to really cook. However, if you aren't a hunter main, you don't have a hunter made at all, or just something like that, I still just want to show this clip of, yeah, I'm still going to be on a hunter in the clip, but I'm not doing anything special outside of just casting a golden gun. But you'll see that the weapon of choice that any other class can use can really go to work. So I'm just going to go ahead and play that clip and let the classic OG goated sniper rifle do its thing.
All right, we'll have to go with it. At least one of you has Transcendence, yeah?
I do.
Yeah.
Okay, right, let's do it.
Back left. Front right. Front right. Back left.
Oh. Just about living. Come on, boys, this has to be it.
Front left. Back right.
I was so close to dying from that.
Not even close.
Let's go,
Go on.
fellas. Let's go. Shoot.
Nice.
Shoot to loot.
Okay, okay, okay.
I have
heavy,
heavy
I go
on the
heavy.
ground. I have heavy.
2 bricks. Up Rocky Whisper breathing. Weaken. Damage, damage, damage.
We're cooking.
Back
We're
left.
cooking.
Get him. Get him.
Let's go, dude. Shout out the Whisper.
Holy shit.
Dude, I still had plenty of heavy left
Nice.
over too.
That is like
Yes.
the
Oh
most.
Oh my god. That
Chad
was a
Lord.
flawless
Yes,
DPS phase.
And with that, we've arrived at the end of the video. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on the build down below in the comments. Remember, if you're wanting to get any games or those games DLC for a cheaper price, you can always hit up Instant Gaming. Top link in the description. And I still want to do something with the Warlock with the new mods, but it's not going to be on the level of this Hunter build. Thank you for watching the video, though. Y'all be safe. We'll see you later.